Today I'm talking about God as our Father. I don't know if you paid attention to any of the other videos that I put up. Maybe not. But I am a person who always looked at God as my Father. I mean, like most people who have a father or who know that they have a biological father, I looked at God as my biological father. Even though he wasn't present in my face, I know he was present all around me every day. Every day that I woke up, he was right there. And that's how I looked at that. And I looked at that in a way because I didn't have a father growing up. And my mom, she did her own thing. But I didn't feel like I had the presence of love. Something that supported me, so I had to do all those things on my own. I learned at an early age to do that. And so I just depended on him in all things. And we were church going. So it just enhanced it more. And it wasn't even really the preacher who enhanced it. It was the singing. Because I love to sing. And I sung in the choir. Never led songs, but I sang in the choir. But the music is what made me feel more like he was there. Like when I get to be nervous about something, or I'm having some difficulties in my life, or whatever it may be, whatever God has brought to me, for whatever reason he has brought it to me, because I always look at whatever comes to me as a lesson or something I'm needing to know, but never for punishment. I think it's just a way of God getting my attention to help me to straighten up. And I never want to make God mad, so I'm always trying to do right by people, because I feel like if you love God, how can you dislike your brother who's his child too? Because all of us are brothers and sisters, because he made all of us. And that's right, they say in Christ, in God, the source God, because he made all of us. He made us in his own image, each and every one of us. Including Jesus. I'm sorry, if that people get offended for me. I think that Jesus was a man too. And the Bible is so much deeper than what people look at it to be surface level. But I think the oldest thing, if you go all the way back to ancient Kemet, the beginning of, I don't even want to say if you want to call it religion, because it's not religion, because being a religion is being under some umbrella, when to know thy own self is to be true. And most of the time, knowing your own self does not fit under religion, because you are your own person. Everybody is different. God made us in his own image. Yeah, we have similarities, but we are a one soul on our own. So, because we all have a purpose to fulfill. That's the reason why we're here. Because we're a soul having a human experience. And a soul never dies. That's why people be saying spirits and all that stuff, but they try to make it seem like it's witchcraft, and because everything has an opposite. You got good and bad in everything. And we all know religion because we see it on the news. And we know the good in it and we know the bad in it. People who have too much power. So, but to know your own self and be one with God, you're not trying to do all that, because God is love. He ain't trying to hurt nobody. He's trying to elevate. And if you know him as your father, you know how he works in your life. Trials, they come, but they only to make you stronger. Like they say, what don't kill you make you stronger. And it's all about your perception. If you're thinking something is happening to you, then it's happening to you. But if you think it's happening for you, for your growth, for your mindset, for your soul growth, then you welcome that blessing. You get through it with God, because He the one brought it to you. If He brought it to you, He'll bring you through it. And you know Him as your Father to be so. And He gonna take care of you like daddies do. So when you look at life like that, but you have to be good in your own soul, because we come here to learn lessons. We come here like a baby, not knowing who we were in our spirit. We go through life learning what people tell us we are, seeing how people act and try to mimic it, not being truthful to ourselves. Our Father brought us here to learn a lesson. And we can't learn a lesson if we're trying to be like somebody else. Because to thine own self be true in what you are on the inside. Because you can't be hot and cold. You can only be one or the other, right? So who you worship on the inside at your soul level, on your spirit, is going to spew on the outside by your way you act, the way you talk, who you are. You can't hide it. Some people try. But those that know God can spot it every time before a person even open their mouth. Trust. Anyway, I just say, when you know God, and I mean truly know Him, not religion, know Him. I mean you truly know Him for yourself. On your soul level, know Him, your purpose in Him, because He's everywhere. It's a feeling, like Kanye say, it's a feeling. Now, he didn't sing it like that, but you know, it's a feeling. God is everywhere. He's omnipresent. He touches you by the wind, by the birds, by what you feel on the inside. Man, it's a beautiful thing when you know Him on that level. And you ain't got to go through nobody to get to Him, because He's everywhere. He's even inside of you if you tap into Him. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. Make you happy. Even when you walking on, trying to walk on water, like, who was that dude, Peter, I don't know, one of the disciples was walking on water and started getting scared, and God said, how you gonna try to do that? And you can't do it if you're gonna be scared, right? You can't do it if you're gonna be scared. You'll fall every time. You gotta be bold, confident. Know that God got you. Know He is your Father. Treat Him as such, because He already loves you as His child. He just needs you to love Him as your Father. Not religion Father. The real Father. Because there's only one source God. He made everything and everyone. Only one. The Alpha and Omega. Till next time. Love you all. God bless.